Okay, great. So I'm spotlighted and hopefully you can all see me and all hear me. If that's the case, good. So today what I'd like to do, we're going to continue with what we call the balanced breathing practice, which is the samana. And that means that the intake, the inhale, is going to be equal to the exhale. And what this does is it sort of balances out our energy. In the past, we've been doing a lot more practices where the exhale takes longer than the inhale, and that's called mangana. And when you're exhaling, you're expelling the air, of course, through the nose. What that does is that tends to relax the body, and that gives you a more kind of a laid back feeling. So the samana practice is a little more balanced, meaning that your energy level will be a little more, you'll have a little more energy for that. And I invite you after the practice to just notice how you feel and notice how your energy level feels after we do this practice. Good. Okay. So with that being said, I would also like our theme for the guided imagery today is going to be focusing on an activity that brings you joy in your life. And we'll be looking at that activity from different viewpoints to help us. This is a type of a practice that helps us to focus the mind and really be able to dissect and to dive deeply into a topic and to hold the mind's focus on that topic. And we'll be looking at the activity that brings you joy in a variety of ways. So that being said, if there are any questions or comments before we start, let me know. If not, we'll just do a very simple warm-up. Some of you have already done that, but we'll just do a simple warm-up I know you took with Melissa to just coordinate the breath with the body. So for that, I'm simply going to move myself back a bit so you can see me. So we'll start seated. We're going to remain seated. And it's gotten dark here, so I'm going to turn on a little more light. Hopefully you can see me. I'm going to just adjust the lights. Rather dark now. Okay, good. Great. Okay. So let's start by being seated in. Back a little bit so you can see. Be sure you can. Good. So let's start by sitting to the front of your chair. So scoot your butt to the front of the chair. And we want to lift the ribcage up, drop the shoulders, relax the hands, let the hands rest on top of the knees. Widen the distance between your feet, planting your feet firmly on the mat. And we're just going to bring the fingertips to the kneecaps. And on the inhale, we're going to lift the sternum up, tighten the belly, and on the exhale, we're going to lower the chest to the thigh. So we're coordinating movement with breath. So we're going to press down, stretch the spine long, and inhale. Bring the torso back to an upright position. Hold on to the breath just for a count or two. And now start the exhale. Begin to tighten all of these muscles as you exhale and lower the chest to the thighs. Letting the head relax. And then pressing down in the mat, stretching the spine long and inhaling, coming up to a seated position. Lifting the sternum up. Now start the exhale and slowly exhale as you lower your chest. Just go down as far as you should, so your chest shouldn't be lower than your head or your heart. And don't go all the way down, and inhale, come back up to a seated position. And we're coordinating the breath with the movement. So inhale. As you inhale, you're allowing the belly to expand, allowing the ribcage to expand. You're lifting sternum up, and you're exhaling, tightening these abs and lowering down. And you're pressing down, stretching the spine long, and inhaling. Coming up to a seated position. Good. And then exhale, tighten the belly as you lower down, chest down, allowing the head to go just as far as it should. And then pressing in and lifting up. Good. And then we're just going to sit up for a moment and maybe just roll your shoulders back a little bit. Do a little bit of shoulder rolling. Just releasing any little tension you might have there. Great. And now, maybe just do a little bit of shoulder, of elbow rolling, just lifting the elbows up, hands on the back of the neck, and just bring down, just doing a little bit of shoulder rolling. Inhaling up as you open and exhale as you lower. And inhaling, lifting up, rolling, open the chest, exhaling, lowering. And inhale, lifting up, open the chest, good, and exhale, good. Now we're going to place the hands here on top of the kneecaps. Now we're going to bring the palms together and we're going to open the chest on the inhale. So on the inhale, we're going to open the arms, letting the elbows point down to the floor, and exhale, bring the palms together. So inhale, open, retain the breath for 2 counts, exhale for 6. Inhale, 4. Retain the breath 2 counts, exhale 6. Inhale, 5. Retain the breath 2, exhale 7. Inhale, 6. Lifting the sternum, dropping the elbows, retain the breath 2, exhale 8. And again, inhale 6. Retain 2, exhale 8. And now let your arms float down to the tops of your thighs. Breathe in and out for 3 or 4 breaths, just gently breathing in, lifting the sternum as you exhale, tightening, keeping the spine lifted, sitting on the sits bones, really sitting up. So inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Now we're going to do a seated twist, and we'll be seated and we'll be twisting the upper part of the body. So the hips aren't moving. What's moving, the base of the body from the hips down to the soles of the feet remain steady. And what we'll be twisting as we exhale is we'll be twisting the upper body. So with this being said, you're going to take this arm, which will be your right arm placed over your left knee. Take your left arm behind you. You're going to hold onto the chair. And on the inhale, we're going to lift the sternum up. We're facing at a 45-degree angle. Now you're going to stay in this position and exhale, not moving anything, just exhaling. Hold the breath, suspend it, hold it out. And you're going to turn to your left, turning the upper body, letting the head look to the back. And then we're coming out of it on the inhale. Now we're looking pretty much, the head is at 45 degrees. So take an exhale here, and then again, take an inhale, stay right where you are, lifting the sternum up on the inhale. And we're going to stay here and exhale. Hold the breath out, and then gently twist it back on the suspended breath, and then come back into an inhale. And we're going to do this to count now. So wherever you are in your breath cycle to prepare, just inhale. Now exhale. Now the next inhale, 4. Stay here and exhale, 4. Suspend the breath and twist the back, 2. Inhale, come back, 5. Exhale, stay here, 5. Suspend the breath at 4. As you twist it back. So inhale, 6. Stay here, exhale, 6. Suspend the breath and twist to the back, 5. Inhale, come back, 6. And exhale, stay where you are, 6. And on the suspended breath, face forward, just bringing the body forward and releasing a little bit. And we're going to do the other side. So we're going to take this hand, which will be your left hand, place it over your right knee. Take the right arm behind you and hold it on the chair. And we're just going to do one practice and then we'll count. So we're going to inhale. We're going to turn our torso 45 degrees. So inhale, 4. Exhale, 4. And suspend, 2 as you turn it back. And then inhale, come back, 4. Stay where you are, 45 degrees. Exhale, 4. Suspend the breath, 3 as you twist back. Then we're going to inhale, come back, 5. We're going to exhale, 5. We're going to suspend 3 as we twist the back. And inhale, come out of the twist, halfway, 6. Stay here, exhale, 6. Suspend the breath, go back, 4. Inhale, come back, 6. Stay here, exhale, 6. Going to suspend the breath and twist on 5. And inhale, 6. And to come out of it, we're just going to exhale, 6. Stay right where you are. And on the suspended breath, we're just going to come forward. So we're going to face totally forward with the torso. Just let the breath. Take a few deep breaths here. And one more set of Chakrapakasana. So we're just going to inhale, lift the sternum up and bending forward, lowering the chest to the thighs, letting the head just come so far, releasing the head down. And then inhale, stretching the spine, coming back up. And tightening the abs and exhale as you lower chest to the thighs, letting the head release. And inhale, coming back up to a seated position. And just release, allowing the hands to rest on the thighs. And just go ahead and make little mini movements. I'm going to move closer now to the device and we'll begin the breathing. And then we'll work on the guided imagery. So just make any moves you need to. You need to blow your nose. Now's a good time to do that. Sometimes the breathing does get a little bit clogged here. To simply move my body closer. I'm going to turn this side up, which is a distraction. Okay. Good. So make sure that you're comfortably seated. And if you need to take a swig of water, take a little bit of water. Good. So we'll do the routine, which is the balanced breathing practice, followed by guided imagery. And I invite you at the end of the practice, as we always do, to just remain quiet. If you want to chat with me, that's fine. You can send me a chat. But we ask you to remain muted so that your colleagues who are virtually beside you can enjoy their meditation. You can stay as long as you, I believe you can stay as long as you want afterwards, because Margie will just simply end the meeting and you can stay in your comfort of your own home and just hang out in your blissful state. Okay, so with that said, let's, excuse me, just to review the parts of the breath. It's inhale through the nose, retain, hold the breath in, exhale through the nose, suspend, hold the breath out. Great. Okay, so wherever you are in your breath cycle, take a nice inhale and take a nice exhale. And now we begin. Inhale, 4. Retain, 1. Exhale, 4. Suspend, 1. Inhale, 4. Retain, 1. Exhale, 4. Suspend, 1. Inhale, 5. Retain, 1. Exhale, 5. Suspend, 1. Inhale, 5. Retain, 1. Exhale, 5. Suspend, 1. Inhale, 5. Retain, 2. Exhale, 5. Suspend, 2. Inhale, 5. Retain, 2. Exhale, 5. Suspend, 2. Inhale, 6. Retain, 2. Exhale, 6. 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 Suspend 2. Inhale 6. Retain 2. Exhale 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 6. Suspend 2. Inhale 6. Retain 1. Exhale 6. Suspend 1. 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 Inhale 5. Retain 1. Exhale 5. 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 Suspend 1. Inhale 4. Retain 1. Exhale 4. 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 Suspend 1. Inhale 4. Exhale 4. Inhale, 4. Exhale, 4. Inhale, 4. Exhale, 4. Inhale, 4. Exhale, 4. Let your breathing come to normal. Keep your eyes closed. Now, imagine you're doing an activity that brings you joy, an activity that you really enjoy doing. It could be gardening, cooking, sewing, knitting, crocheting, reading a book, listening to music. Imagine the activity that brings you great joy in your life. Picture yourself doing that, whatever it is. Hopefully it's not something like eating a whole bowl of ice cream in one sitting, or a whole box of chocolates at one time, but something healthy, something that brings you joy. See yourself doing that activity. Now, pay attention to your surroundings. Where are you when you do this activity? Are you in a place of comfort? Are you indoors? Are you outdoors? See yourself doing this activity in the location where you do it. Feel how this activity makes you feel. Feel the joy of doing this activity. Do you have other feelings when you do it? Notice those feelings. The excitement, or perhaps a bit of frustration. What do you feel? Experience the feelings when you do this activity, whatever those are. And now, notice what you have to do to support this activity. How are your eyes involved? How is seeing involved in doing this activity? Is it close work where you need a magnifier? Or perhaps if you're bird watching, do you need binoculars? Think a moment about how your eyes support that activity that you do. Now, think about your ears. How is your hearing involved in this activity? Do you listen a lot? Is there music or other sounds that you listen to? Or not? Now think about your throat. Think about your voice, your speech. How are they involved in this activity or not? What do you need to do to support your voice and your speech in this activity? Do you need to amplify your voice? Do you need to shout or whisper or remain silent or talk normally? And think about your nose. What smells, what aromas can you smell when you do this activity? If you're baking, do you get the smell of baked bread? Or if you're cooking, the other aromas from the wonderful food. Perhaps you're outdoors and smelling the fragrance of the flowers. Think about how your nose, your sense of smell, supports you in this activity, in your favorite activity. Now think about your hands. What are your hands doing during this activity? Are you touching something? Is something touching you, touching some part of your body? Or someone else touching your body? Are your hands simply dormant? Or are they busy doing things? How does this sense of touch support this activity that you love doing? Perhaps you're not touching, perhaps you're being touched. Now, think about your heart. What feelings do you have coming from your heart, from the very depths of your soul, when you do this activity? Do you feel connected to others or not? Do you feel love? Do you feel joy? Do you feel despair? How do you feel in relationship to other people or other things or other living beings when you do this activity. And think about your mind, power of your mind to organize your thoughts and your actions so that you can do this activity. What qualities of your mind do you engage in when you do this activity or not? Maybe you don't engage in any. Maybe you just hang out and not think. Whatever that is, examine it. And then think about your overall body, how your muscles and your bones move when you do this activity. Are you in one position? Do you move around? Are you active? Are you standing? Are you seated? What position is your body, or what movements does your body make when you do this activity? And now think about how you can support yourself, support each of the senses and each of the qualities of thought, speech, sight, hearing, movement, and emotional attachment. What can you do to continue or to increase your support of your favorite activity? What is it that you can do more of or in a better way to support your activity? And what is it that you can do less of to support your favorite activity? There's no judgment here. You're just observing. practice is now ended. Feel free to stay in your meditation for as long as you want.